Good morning, Park Near North. This is Ruth with day 3 of our 21 days of prayer and fasting. 1 Chronicles 21:18 through 27. Now the angel of the Lord had commanded Gad to say to David that David should go up and raise an altar to the Lord on the threshing floor of Ornan the Jebusite. So David went up at Gad's word, which he had spoken in the name of the Lord. Now Ornan was threshing wheat. He turned and saw the angel, and his 4 sons who were with him hid themselves. As David came to Ornan, Ornan looked and saw David, and went out from the threshing floor and paid homage to David, with his face to the ground. And David said to Ornan, "Give me the site of the threshing floor, that I may build an altar to the Lord. Give it to me at its full price, that the plague may be averted from the people." Then Ornan said to David, "Take it, and let my lord the king do what seems good to him. See, I give the oxen for burnt offerings, and the threshing sledges for the wood, and the wheat for the grain offerings. I give it all." But King David said to Ornan, "No, but I will buy them for the full price. I will not take for the Lord what is yours, nor your burnt offerings that cost me nothing." So David paid Ornan 600 shekels of gold by weight for the site. And David built there an altar to the Lord, and presented burnt offerings and peace offerings, and called on the Lord. And the Lord answered him with fire from heaven upon the altar of burnt offerings. Then the Lord commanded the angel, and he put his sword back into its sheath. A devotional thought about this passage is, what makes a sacrifice? A sacrifice can be anything we give that costs us something. Without the cost, it's not a sacrifice. Romans 12 reminds us that when we follow God, it is not a small sacrifice, but in fact, we sacrifice everything for the sake of knowing and experiencing Jesus. An invitation for you is to make an altar today. What will you sacrifice during this fast? What will it cost you? Make your commitment in writing and share it with a friend or your small group. Who will hold you accountable to your commitment? Pray for God to show you what He wants you to sacrifice. God, we thank you for setting up the sacrificial system as a way for us to have a closer relationship with you. I pray that as Hebrews 13